Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to my lecturer, Mr. Muhammad Razifati. My name is Ibrahim bin Romi from group EDEWA 184A. This is my video presentation for FET 3 to 6 Sculpture Project 2. So, for this semester, we will more focus on the principle of art, which is space. So, what is space? Space is the element of art that's referred to the area between, above, below, or within the object. This is important to creating and understanding both of two-dimensional or three-dimensional object in work of art. For this semester, we will learn about the addition sculpture. Addition or additive sculpture is the art created from the separate part to create one three-dimensional form of art. This type of sculpture can be used with many mediums such as wood, trash can, clay, steel, or other materials. This additive sculpture is more flexible and it's become more attractive if we understand the use of principle of art and the technique of this sculpture. Now, this is the type of the additive sculpture. Firstly is the welded sculpture. Welded sculpture created by using welding technique. Next one is assemblage. Assemblage sculpture is the art which is use found object. It's not limited to this material. It can use many other materials. The next one is modeling sculpture. Modeling sculpture created using by the clay or wax, and it's handmade because the artist's hand is the main tools to create this type of sculpture. And lastly is the constructed sculpture. Constructed sculpture is the art which is by joining preformed pieces of material. So for the project 2 assignment, I create the assemblage sculpture, and my artist reference is Kevin Karen. Title of his artwork is cornered sculpture, which is made from the welding technique. So let's move to the process of making the sculpture. So firstly, I start from the idea development to ensure all of my found materials at home can be applied in the sculpture. Of course, each of the ideas need to be discussed with lecturer so that there are no mistakes in terms of form or uses of material. So thanks to Sir Muhammad Razifati for the guidance. These are all materials that I found at home, and I choose to use a lot of metal and wood materials so that the durability of the sculpture will be maintained. So my first challenge in completing this sculpture is measuring and cutting the wood to get right size. So to make the measuring work more easier, I use the scale of the absorber size to get the correct form. I connect the wooden part using iron and nails. This is the original form of the sculpture. And then I use putty-filler to fill the gaps at the wood so it look neater. So for the color, I use black spray. I install the LED light and cover with the masking tape, then spray it black color. I cut the masking tape a bit to let the light from the LEDs be visible, so it helps to hide the LED stripes. Now let's move to the other found part. These are computer, motorcycle, and other components that will be the texture on the sculpture. So I use hot glue gun to attach the component and acrylic paint to create the futuristic pattern on the sculpture. And then this is the final result of the sculpture. This is the front view, the back view, right view, the left view, and this is the close-up. At this part, I use carving technique so it can create texture on the sculpture. This is the worm eye view, bird eye view, and they are the outdoor picture of the sculpture. And this is the drawing of the sculpture. And this is the picture of light and shadow. The component of the sculpture create interesting shadows. Now this is the pictures I took in the dark room so the LED light can be seen. I use the concept found in the video games titled Cyberpunk 2077 by emphasizing the use of less light and looks more interesting in dark environments. This is the front view, back view, right view, left view, and close up. The main color of this light is red, blue, and greens, but it also can make a lot of color mixing and light translations or movement. So I named this sculpture as Dreams. Why I choose this name? I choose this name because the use of the random materials on this sculpture. The random materials represent about the random dreams that we have. We can confirm what dreams will we experience. And these light switching LEDs represent the journey of our life. There are journeys can make you happy, and some journeys it make you feeling sad, scared, or angry. That's why life journeys will never be the same. It can be changed from time to time according to the situations until you achieve your dreams. And this futuristic line represent about the technologies, the modern technologies nowadays. Every day must be the new dreams for human being to achieve. So that can be the dreams for future, for our new generations, to inspire them to create more technologies, more creation, so we can achieve our dreams to make the world is more better. So that's all for my video presentation for FET 326 Sculpture, the project 2. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.